What's up everyone, Blade here, and welcome back to another video of Persona 5 The Phantom X. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be going ahead and going over the content preview for CNKRNTW. Now, this is very interesting because yesterday we only saw a little bit of glimpses inside of the stream here, but they didn't go into specifics with some of the events. So we're going to talk about what we saw yesterday inside of their stream while also talking about the new summarized version in the content preview. So if you guys are interested in this, for sure sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I won't be streaming from Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because I will be gone with my parents. So of course, if you guys don't see me, of course, that is exactly why. I'm probably going to put it on my community page as well. But do keep in mind, we will still be doing the community polls. So look out for those. Be sure to vote for your favorite characters. Let's get straight into it. So on the screen in a second, once I go ahead and swap it on over, because I swear I've never prepared for this here, you guys should be able to see Twitter here, which bop, there it goes, and here we are. So we had the content preview yesterday, and the content preview, well, I guess today, 4 hours ago, and the content preview seems to be going over the entire just summarization of the stream yesterday with some additions such as like events and stuff, because we didn't get to see any events when it came into the CN side. So if we go ahead and go on down, we do know for a fact that there is going to be an event story, which we did see a little bit of a glimpse of here, called the story Miracle Concert. Miracle Concert itself is most likely going to pertain with Miku, which is always going to be great. You really giving us some backstory with the character, or giving us why Shibuya is really like very happy that she's there as well. Then we have, of course, the limited collab character being Hatsune Miku herself, who is the Navi role. Keyword for holographic stage and eye-catching legato. Both of these are going to be really cool as well, seeing that she can actually spawn her own domain here, which has so many cool things inside of her kit. We did have a music theme login, which this one is kind of interesting because I don't remember seeing this as well on the stream here, where we'll have all of these lovely gifts here. It seems to be around like 10. I think it's only just like a multi itself, which is really nice. You got the multi and you got the 5 coins right there, which is always good to see because at least we get something out of it. Then we have the version special reward, where I guess this is going alongside what we just went above earlier, which is the 10 platinum tickets and the 5 platinum coins. Afterwards, they go about the music collab being the huge part for a lot of people who love the band collab area or the band area itself. It's going to be 6 different songs being Spring Storm, Play With Fire, Heaven, Ghost Rule, Marionette Dancer, Insanity Crush. All of these are going to be absolutely amazing for you guys to actually play, and most of them are, or at least 4 of them are combat related music. The rest of them are going to be music, just player, My Palace, music mini game, that type of stuff here. Only Sanity Crush is not available in the music mini game, it would seem. Then we have the event here, or one of the events that I finally wanted to see here, which is the Idol of Kagura Dance. This is pretty much the, I want to say Trial of Thorns, but not really Trial of Thorns. You guys have fought these bosses multiple times. Obviously, defeat the boss, go up a certain amount of levels, defeat the boss again, and so on and so forth, which we can get nice little goodies at the exchange shop and more, which is always good to get out. We did have another little event here, which they explained briefly, and this one's called Echoing Sound. Pretty much what this allows you to do is get a Miku home decoration. Now, the home decoration itself seems to be free, just by obtaining Miku. So if you just get Miku, you end up getting this here. But if you go for duplicates, you can get yourself a Miku avatar. At A2, you get yourself a Miku profile card, and at A6, you get yourself a Miku wallpaper, which is pretty much just a huge flex at the end of the day. Nothing too crazy with that, but awesome just to see it anyways. Then we have the big stuff, the big things I was excited about, being the Queen and Mesa Mindscape Core. For anyone who's been on the channel for quite some time here, they know I love Mesa to death. Queen, she's pretty cool, but Mesa is the one of the, or at least the star attraction for me here. We have Queen, who gets a new talent called Ironclad. Whenever she goes into Iron Will, she extends all foes' elemental ailments by 1 turn. And when Iron Will is activated, she increases her own damage bonus by a certain percent and crit damage by a certain percent. She then also gets a new talent, which is called Nuclear Burst or Fusion Overload here, well, which is called Detonate. When using Nuclear Burst or Overload here, for every element on the foes, it increases skill damage by a certain percent. For every tenacity stack, it increases all nuke allies attack by a certain percent and total damage amp. Pretty darn cool. I think we're also getting some global additions as well, so we're finally getting the global buffs, I think, for her, or either it might be for Makoto Yuki. So either way, cool addition for this. Level 100 for Queen, which is going to be really awesome. We then have Mesa, which is getting a new talent called Frenzy. At the end of the foe's turn, for every bleed stack, it will permanently decrease the foe's max HP by a certain percentage. This effect ignores percentage damage res up to a certain percent as well. When he's in his hunter mode, it increases attack. When he's in his executioner mode, it increases crit damage. Now, it's a huge deal for me because either way, the whole deal with Mesa was the not really HP inflation, but the issues that the bosses started to block a lot of the things that he's able to do itself, because we had to rework the bosses. Such characters that got inflicted by this were like Sepia in them, and it kind of downplayed them quite a lot. So seeing that he's now able to ignore the percentage damage res itself and still permanently decrease the max HP, it's going to make him a lot better in general, which is going to be really cool to actually see. He then gets a new talent called Bloodlust. This increases laceration and execution skill damage, and after he goes into his night arrival, it increases all allies DOT effect by a certain percent, which lasts a certain amount of turns. Whenever physical allies deal damage, if the foe has 7 or more bleed stacks, it increases the total damage amplification by a certain percent. Now, I'm excited to see exactly how this is going to plan out, because usually when they're bringing these type of characters or bringing Mindscape cores, they're meant to go with certain characters of the future or characters that are currently in the game. I'm picturing that if On is a DOT character or something of the sort here, Mesa could very well be like a sub DPS to her, which would be pretty darn cool. But I don't know if they're really going to do that. I don't really know how it's going to really work there, but I'm very interested, because I'm not going to lie to you, this could be a very cool thing for him to actually have. I have had just my Mesa benched for quite some time here, and I really want to use the guy again. So I'm happy that he's actually getting something here. We then have, of course, the new BP coming on out here. Nothing too crazy with it. Decent little wallpaper and stuff. And as time goes on here, new Tycoon season, nothing too crazy, and the balance optimizations. Now, percentage damage, obviously, remove percentage damage res from all foes. Burn, curse, bleed, and other damage over time that scale, they're now going to scale with max HP. They will now have a damage cap. So now this is going to be based on the attack percent. So technically those characters will be a lot better themselves. Makoto, Yukari, and Akihiko, their global buffs are now getting ported on over. Aegis's a 6-year boost is now going to be permanent for her skill 3. She will never get out of that as well by the seams of it. And then Wonder's Persona Throne is getting buffed based on the overclock ability, which is ported from the global version. So all of this is pretty darn cool. I'm happy. It's going to be fairly interesting here. And they're saying, a lot of people here, damage cap on DOT. Yeah, that does kind of suck itself, but I still have high hopes. I still have high hopes itself, because I do think they might can help them. They might can help at least Mesa and them in the end. We have to see exactly how it goes here, but I'm crossing my fingers. Call it cope if you want to. I don't care, man, but I'm really hoping I can use my guy Mesa again to really have a little bit of fun with him. But this was the overall content preview for the See Inside that came out not long ago. I didn't speak about this yesterday, but we also had a little bit of showcases of 2 characters, being the Summer Berry and Summer Cord. I wish I could find them. Here they are. Summer Cord here, as well as Starlight Panther. And then we also have the Summer Berry, in which the reason why we know this is, of course, just her, the way she gets up, the gimmicks, the ribbons of the hair here, as well as the little kiss that she blows. It's like a heart kiss itself here. Berry's the only character that blows a kiss at you inside of her like actual playstyle, so I would think it definitely is going to be Berry anyways. And then we have the Starlight Panther, which honestly, really cool thing that's happening. They did show us another palace type entrance too as well, so we're going to be seeing that very soon, which is going to be pretty darn awesome. But hey, this is all I wanted to really go over today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, slap that like button beforehand and consider subscribing if you are new here. I do daily videos when I can here, unless I am sick. But for the most part, I'm gonna try to end it off right here. We may have a giveaway very soon, so look forward to that. See you guys later.